Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Lady Beauty and welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Beauty Babe fam. We'd love to have you join and become a part of this growing family. All you have to do is subscribe down there, right there. You see the little red square? That's what you got to click. And you can click that bell next to it so you're always notified when the Beauty Babe fam is looking at a new video. That means a new video is put out and you can be one of the first to see it. Makeup, beauty, skincare, DIY, dupes, on and on and on. Beauty Central. Okay, I am somewhat new to the YouTube community. I have an Instagram. All that will be linked below. I have a website that will be launching soon. That is literally going to be your new holy grail ride or die blog that you will probably read every mother flipping day. Okay, I'm so excited about it. Alright, so with that being said, let's crack right into this. We're going to be talking about my top 10 can't live without holy grail ride or die products, and I honestly think that everybody should own these. I'm just saying, these are items I have probably bought several of already and will buy when I run out again. So let's get cracking. So my first one is probably a lot of people's holy grail. I am running pretty low, which makes me sad. I actually dumped all the contents of my full size and my travel size into the travel size. This is the MAC Fix Plus. The actual name is the Prep and Prime Studio Fix Plus. This stuff is a miracle worker. Not only does it prep your face, it sets your makeup. You can use it with your eyeshadow to make it more vibrant and long lasting and just super vavoom. I mean, I always spray it on my eyeshadows and then mix it up and apply, and it looks very nice. This is a wonder product. It is something that if you don't already own, you need to. I have already bought several of the full size and the travel size, and I will continue to use it. It is like my number one. I can't live without. Okay, next up. I have bought in at least 6 to 7 of these, and I could only find 3 around my little beauty area real fast. And the ones that I normally buy is the neutralizer, which, whatever. I buy Fair Light, and I buy the brightener. The brightener I use a lot more along with the Fair Light one. And as you can see, these are all, this one is close to being gone. This is like the 3rd brightening one I've gotten. And I keep buying them because sometimes you get, when you use your concealer, it gets really cakey and dry and there's lines and it looks disgusting. That's because there are some concealers that are made for under eye and some that aren't. And this is made for under your eye. And it is a lifesaver. You will not get that cakey nastiness. You will not get the fine lines. It will stick with you throughout the day. And I also use it to carve out my brows. And it's like full coverage with a lightweight feel. So you're not going to have that yucky feeling. I promise. And the price point, guys, I think this is like $6 or $7. Drugstore, Maybelline and L'Oreal have been kicking ass lately, guys. Like, the stuff they've been putting out is like next level, honestly. Okay. Setting powders. I started to give up on setting powders because every time I would try to bake underneath my under eye, it got fine lines super bad and it looked cakey and gross. So I would just try and try all these different setting powders. The Laura Mercier did not work out for me. It was like one of my worst. And then I came across, the Kat Von D setting powder. And this is my baby. I love this. It is very finely milled. You don't get that white flashback, and it will keep your makeup set in all day. Because aside from baking my under eye, I will take my large Real Techniques sponge, and I will get powder on it and do my entire face to lock in my makeup. And I will not pick up any more powder until I'm sure there's none left on the sponge. Okay. Now another one, I had received it in a Glam Bot package, I think, and I never used it. I had it and I just never used it, and then one day I said, well, let's try it. This is so finely milled. It's like on another level of finely milled. And yes, it is a HD powder, so If used too crazily, you might get a white cast. I've never had an issue with the white flashback with this product, and I am using the camera and video quite often. But this is the Makeup Forever HD High Definition Powder. This is in the travel size, and I've literally practically gone with this. So I try to use it sparingly, but it's hard. You guys understand. When you buy a setting powder and you use it every day, you've literally got to like cover your entire face. It's ridiculous. So those are two awesome setting powders, and I think this one runs for $27. I got this small one maybe for $10, but obviously it's not what they sell at Sephora. It'll probably run you $15 to $20 depending on what they have a price for. So we have the Holy Grail for everybody and their mamas. Did you guys see that? Did it work? Beauty blenders. And here is 4 of them that I have bought in recently. This one not so recently. And I've probably bought in 8 of those over the course of probably the past couple months, honestly. And I absolutely dearly love them. Now, I will not knock the Real Technique sponge, which I started off on. I was using it. No big opinion on sponges. And then I went to Sephora and somebody was like, listen, a worker, and I love him to death. He always points me to the best stuff. But he's like, if you haven't used the Beauty Blender yet, it will change your life. It is like next level, better than Real Techniques. And I promise you, when I used that Beauty Blender, I cried. It was so phenomenal. Phenomenal. That doesn't even sound right. Phenomenal. Is that the right way to say that? I don't know. Okay. And then I sprayed Fix Plus on it, and it got even better. And I was like, Real Techniques can kiss my A, because Beauty Blender is winning all the way. I mean, and I still buy Real Techniques and use them from time to time. I actually fell in love with this huge one they just put out. This is for body makeup, but I use it on my face because I love big sponges. So they're good. They are good. But my Beauty Blenders are my babies. Like, these things are, I can't even describe. They're firm, but not too firm. As long as you take care of them, they will last, and they really push the makeup into the skin, and it just gives you the most flawless makeup application. Now, the price point is $20. I will say that, compared to a $6 or $4 or $5 Real Technique sponge. So, but it's worth it. I'm telling you. You'll buy 4 or 5 Real Techniques versus that one Beauty Blender that will last you longer. Okay, so moving right along, we have the Mario Badescu Rose Water Facial Spray. And actually, I just got the Cucumber, Aloe, and Green Tea one. This is new. I got it with my last haul that I put up for y'all. And this was the one that I started off on, and I use it all the time, several times a day. Before I do my makeup, after I do my makeup, during the day, at night, in the morning, whenever I feel like it. It rehydrates my face. It's like taking a big drink of water in my skin. Okay, it rehydrates it. It sets my makeup. It preps my face. And it really is just everything in my life, honestly. I've probably bought, since I've discovered it, which was a couple months ago, probably like 6, I've probably bought 5 of them, I want to say, at least. And I won't go, like, if I see that I'm getting like really low, I will go ahead and buy one or have one in stock up in the back ready to go, because this is a must-have, and it's $7 flippin'. Like, thank you, Mario Badescu. I know some of your stuff is higher price, but this gives me life. Like, everybody will buy it because of the price, and not even just that, how great of a product it is. Like, it's hydration, it's skincare, it's makeup setting and priming. It's just an all-in-one lovely product. Rock. Is that ROC? Rock? I don't know. This is the Deep Wrinkle Serum, and it says visibly reduces deep wrinkles. I don't have deep wrinkles. I have an issue with these little forehead lines from my faces and faces. Okay, so this I actually will use before I derma roll. I'll use this, apply, and then use my Peter Thomas Roth retinol, But I have seen results. My skin is a lot firmer. I've seen the wrinkles kind of blur and get a lot softer, and it has, within only a week's time, I swear I noticed something the next day, but I really started to notice a difference. And I'm tired of buying these anti-aging and wrinkle reducing products and not getting no type of difference, no type of improvement, and this product has done it, and I'm so happy about it. And I will be buying the cream of that. So the e.l.f., look at, I just bought this like not even 2 weeks ago and it's already scratched off. The e.l.f. Inky Liner in Blackest Black. I hate pen liners, I'll tell you this right now. I use the ones that you dip and have a brush. I've been using the e.l.f. one like that forever, in the NYC and the Wet n Wild. Those are my babes. Okay, and I was reading a Pinterest and somebody was just bragging on and on and on about this. So I said, I'll try anything. I'll try any makeup product if somebody says it's good. And sometimes it sucks and sometimes it's great. So I'm test things out to get my own hypothesis on everything. And this is probably the only pen eyeliner I'll ever use. It is fabulous. It is thick. So I do get a nice precise application. And it is so black and pigmented. It doesn't get dried out. You don't have to shake it or press too hard. This is a great eyeliner. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Told y'all, L'Oreal has been doing it to it. Okay, so I've been using the Brow Wiz and I've used the Benefit brow pencil as well, and I always stuck with those. This brow pencil is creamy, pigmented, soft, but not so soft that it's bleeding and smudging around. It will stay in place. It will give you a beautiful eyebrow, and I use this all the time. This is like the best brow pencil I have ever used, and that's scary to say because there's a lot of brow pencils out there, and ABH is killing the game, and so is in Benefit, but this is better and a better price point. Come on. This is the Shade Light Contour Kit by Kat Von D. As you can see, you can tell which one is my favorite. Hold on. I've never hit pan on anything, literally, because I have so much makeup. Like, I never hit pan. I'm always using different things. But this I use so much. And, like, this first one is close to hitting pan as well. The first contour shade, the grayish one. I've never hit pan because I'm always switching things up. But this I use so much. I love the matte highlighters. They're gorgeous. And the cool tone contours are life. I'm so glad they weren't like a warm muddy color. They're so pigmented and blendable and creamy. When it comes to when it comes to palettes, like, I don't know if I'll ever repurchase a lot of palettes because I'm always buying new ones. I'd rather try a new one out. And this is one palette that I will 999.99999% purchase again. The LA Pro Conceals. This is the one in porcelain. This is the color corrector in the peach corrector. And my personal favorite, the white. So, I've been hearing a lot about them. I finally decided to purchase them probably like 2 or 3 months ago. So, and when I used them, they were like literal magic. The correctors are fabulous. The concealers are fabulous. They'll stay all day. They don't oxidize. They're just really fabulous, especially for the price point. I'm glad you stuck through to the end. I'm hoping you like all of my Holy Grail products. I had a lot of fun with this one, guys. It was tough. It was very tough picking out my top 10. But there are some of those that was just like, that's a definite. That's going in there. So, anyways, y'all have a good one. Thanks for sticking around. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.